Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Legion Wire. And what we're going to be talking about is the race for the president of the United States is literally coming to a head. Kamala Harris is a terrible candidate. She was not elected. Nobody voted for her. Okay, small margin voted for her. Joe Biden was nominated by the people, and so the electorate sat behind Joe Biden. This is not Kamala Harris. She sucks. Nobody cares. She was not voted in. Nobody voted for her compared to Joe Biden. They have usurped democracy. Yes, they have made a mockery of our democratic election. I'm not voting for, I wasn't voting for Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, but the left wants to scream that Donald Trump tried to usurp, democracy. Donald Trump has been voted every single time that he has been put forth for president of the United States. Kamala Harris has not been voted for to be the electorate once. She's also a commie skank.
It has to be about a goal of saying everybody should end up in the same place. And since
wrong answer. Sorry, that was probably really loud. Sorry. I guarantee that was super loud. No. It's equal opportunity. It is not equal outcome. That's bullshit. Like if I work 60 hours a week and the dude down the street works 10 and we make the same money, you can go yourself. You can go right the hell off right now. But that's what Kamala Harris is pushing. That's called socialism. It's called communism.
Since we didn't start in the same place, some folks might need more. Equitable.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you need. You were dealt a bad hand. Trust me, the majority of the world has been dealt a bad hand. I don't care.
Distribution. Giving resources based on equity, understanding that we fight for equality, but we also need to fight for equity, understanding not everyone starts out at the same place. So there's a big difference between equality and equity. Equality suggests often everybody should get the same thing.
I mean, you could go to China if you want that equity. See how well that works out for you there. You may not be a black woman. She's not a black woman, by the way. She's Jamaican and Indian. Yes, Jamaican is just Jamaican. It's not black. Black Americans are just black because you're not an African American. You weren't born in Africa. You're just a black American. Or you're just an American. That would be preferable, but I mean, she could take her fake ass to China and see how well that works because they're very equitable over there.
Well, that often assumes everybody started out in the same place, as opposed to equity, which is everyone should end up in the same place. And if you then understand not everybody started out in the same place, you understand some people need more. So we all end up in the same place.
You know, this is just a shtick to make the middle class even with the lower class. And look, and I'm all for, again, I'm all for equal opportunity. You have the equal opportunity to work your ass off and get somewhere in life. This is not that. I mean, because quite frankly, Kamala Harris is not going to give up her loads of wealth to be equitable. She's in a position of power. She's going to ride it in to if, communism were to come to the United States, she'd stay in power and still have millions, and the rest of us would suffer down below. The little people, the plebs, the people that she, quote, speaks for.
Right? We are proud of the fact that equity is one of our guiding principles. Proud of the fact that we understand equality is important, but not everybody starts out on the same base. We see that people in our country are having an experience that is not equal. So when we talk about the work we are doing here together.
You know that dumbass pants she's probably wearing probably costs a couple $1,000. I'm wearing a Nine Line Apparel shirt and basketball shorts that I bought at Walmart roughly about probably 8 years ago. Do you think that we're starting out and we're ending up in an equitable place? Because I guarantee my bank account doesn't look like hers. That's not what she's advocating for. She's not advocating for her bank account to look like yours. She's advocating for the little people's bank accounts to look similar. She'll stay on top of the mountain. She's a liar. This is what this whole equity garbage is. It's a lie. They're not going to give you their millions upon billions upon trillions of dollars. If you believe that, I have a bridge in Colorado to sell you over the ocean.
Together, it is recognizing that and being guided by this principle of what we must do in the spirit and in the interest of equity. To put equity firmly at the center of our economic policy. But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit Black children, Black families, Black homeowners.
What? Who's not supporting? Who's not supporting Black Americans? I support the opportunity for all Americans, Black, Chinese, Japanese, regardless of your lineage. If you are an American, you have the right to equal opportunity. You have the right. But this is not that. This is bullshit. She just vomits this garbage and she doesn't go into any sort of plan of how this works. She's a fucking liar. She got skunked by Tulsi Gabbard. She lost to Joe Biden. And quite frankly, yeah, y'all do you. You want to vote for her? Go nuts. See how her policies are more radical than Joe Biden's are. See how that works out for you. How's the country look right now? We're on the verge of World War III. Yes, on the verge of World War III. Groceries are incredibly expensive. Gas is incredibly expensive, and quite frankly, fast food is considered a commodity because when you go get fast food, it costs you what you would spend at a sit down freaking restaurant. That's nuts. Get out of here with this. She's a liar and nobody cares. She also put Black men in jail for smoking marijuana, and then she admitted on Howard Stern. While she was a prosecutor, a state law enforcement officer, she's like going, I may have inhaled. You guys were informed by this because, quite frankly, fuck you, Kamala Harris. You're a bitch. Fuck you.